Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video I made back in April 2019 titled M1 Finance for Dividend Investing, How I Reinvested Dividends Without $10. Now, I wanted to cover and create a new video going over the statement that I had, the activity also on M1 Finance to show that I was able to perform this specific action without receiving a taxable event. I did not have any sort of a sale, but we're going to be going over some of the comments that I received in that video. I will have a link to that video in the comment section below if you guys would like to watch that video. That goes over the whole process of what I did in order to basically reinvest my $2 and some change paid out from ticker symbol VOO back into itself without needing to have that $10 threshold. So with that out of the way, if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. I cover the stock market, dividends, real estate, personal finance. If you do enjoy this video, find it helpful, hit the thumbs up. And if you have any comments yourself, want to ask a question, or just want to say hello, drop it into that comment section. I always do read and reply to all your comments. And let's go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my screen around here. And we are going to go ahead, and the video title, of course, M1 Finance for Dividend Investing, How I Reinvested Dividends Without $10. It's about a 12-minute video just kind of going over how I reinvested my dividends. Now, if we jump all the way down to the comments here, we had Dex Rod actually leave me a really good comment saying that you can actually make a buy of a share for $10, even though you don't actually have $10 in the account. It'll just use the $2.67 that I had at the time. Now, after reading this comment, I said, interesting, I have 1 cent sitting in my account. I'm going to go ahead and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and try and perform this. And I actually did it. And we're going to see that here on the statement and in the activity tab that I was able to buy using 1 cent here on M1 Finance. So it was really interesting, but interesting, really helpful comment. Greg had asked the question here, interesting technique for dividend reinvesting on M1 Finance. Any dangers of triggering a wash sale when selling and buying the same stock? And again, in the activity tab, we're going to see that in the activity tab, it does not actually show any sells, even though in the video, we specifically performed a sell and then we re-bought back into that same stock. And on the statement, it does not show a sell. It just shows the two price. So we're going to be covering that here in just a minute. Of course, had my comment in that case. So Eric here, buy. In that case, you will have a short-term capital gain, which you will end up paying a higher tax rate compared to the long-term capital gain. I don't think this is worth doing to reinvest the manipulation. And I said, of course, it's true. If you actually perform the sale, you would have a taxable event. Whenever you sell a stock in a taxable account, you trigger a taxable event, meaning that you either captured capital gains or you have to have some sort of deduction. You've taken the loss and you're able to write that off towards the end of the year when you're with your CPA. But in this case, again, I did not perform the sell, which we're going to be taking a look here in just a second. I believe that was the last question. So this individual had asked, Mr. Silverstacker 1 has said that that's a lot of work. Wouldn't it make more sense to just skip your morning coffee, deposit that $7.33 into your account, and not have to sell to trigger that tax event? Why not just put the money into that specific fund using $7.33? Now, my current goal for 2019 is to not invest into taxable accounts currently. My investment plan for 2019 is I want to max out the Roth IRA over on M1 Finance. $6,000 goes into there. And then I'm investing 5% of my salary into my Roth 401k. My wife's doing her own plan. I believe she has the 457 or the Roth 401k. She has one of the two plans. And outside of that investing there, we're not actually investing any more equity into our accounts. Now, all of our other remaining equity is going towards my first priority, which is real estate investing. I built a business for my real estate business. I bought 2 properties last year in 2018, and this year, 2019, I'm continuing looking to buy 2 more properties. So that is my main focus of investing. Real estate investing comes first, and then stock market investing, and then other miscellaneous investments out there. So that is the reason why I'm just not adding more equity into my specific account. And that was pretty much it here. We had a few other comments in here going over just saying hello. So Calvin over at Calvin Rab personal finance that just said great video and said thanks there. So jumping over to the M1 Finance platform, the individual account finally hit over $500. So what we're going to actually see here in the statement that back in April, we had almost hit $500, but May was a very rough month. But you can see here that the portfolio has recovered. And what we want to do here now is go into the activity tab and scroll down towards April. So here are my two events here that took place in April. When I made this video, let's go ahead and scroll back up to the top. I made this video here around April 3rd, and I published it on April 12th. So here is my buy at $2.66. So I click on the activity tab. I can see I had cash of $2.67. That was because ticker symbol VOO, which tracks the S&P 500 index, paid out $2.67. I, in the video, performed the sell of $7.34, I believe right there it looks like, 34 cents. $7.34 is what I sold of ticker symbol VOO, and that made $10. M1 Finance took that $10, but did not actually perform my sell. You can see here, I have nothing in my sells, and I reinvested $2.66 back into ticker symbol VOO for 0.01007 shares at $2.64. Now, again, remember that other comment that I had where the individual said, hey, you can actually just say you want to buy $10 worth of a stock and it'll actually perform it. So what did I do? I had 1 cent sitting in this account. I went out there and made a single buy. I said M1 Finance buy ticker symbol VOO with 1 cent. What did M1 Finance do? It went out there with 1 cent and bought 0.00003 shares at $265.62. So that was actually, it worked. I didn't think it would work. I'm going to try it again here at the end of, what are we in now? June. Ticker symbol VOO will pay out again here in June. It pays out every 3, 6, 9, and 12 month here. We can see that the last one was in December. The other one was in January, February, March. And then the next one here will be in June. So I should get that one here towards the end of June, right around that 20th of June. So it actually here hit pretty soon. Now, in order to get your statements inside M1 Finance, you have to click on your name, click on your settings, and then move over to your Documents tab. Inside of your Documents tab, you're going to be able to download your specific account information. So you might see like a Roth IRA or an individual account, a taxable account here, whichever of those, download the statement. And once you have the statement and open it up, I've gone ahead and just kind of blacked out some of the areas, but it's going to show something along the lines of this. Back in April 2019, I had $2.67 on opening balance. When I closed in April, I had $0. That is because I had reinvested that $2.66, plus I had reinvested that 1 cent into ticker symbol VOO. And my securities at that time were $499.02. May was a rough month. We had lost a little bit of equity. Now scrolling down into the next page here, here is the actual portfolio summary. So here, this shows my total shares, my quality of shares here that I had at the very end of April. That should be still the same. If I click here, I haven't bought any. Oh, actually, I did have some activity. I did have a referral here on the account. Now it's going to act up a little bit here. I'm going to let that load. But I did have a $10 referral here on the account, so my actual quality will be slightly higher. Now, here in our account activity, this little lower portion right here, this is what's going to show the buys and sells. Now, here's my first buy that I performed on April 5th, 2019. I bought the S&P 500 ETF. I purchased 0.01007 shares at $264.03. And my debit, it took $2.66 from my account. I had that 1 cent left over. And after reading that comment from the individual, I went out there and said, hey, I want to go ahead and try and reinvest this penny. I went ahead and made that, and I purchased 0.00003 shares of ticker symbol VOO. I have never seen that low, 1/10,000th of a share actually get purchased by M1 Finance, and I did that with 1 cent. You don't see any sells here on the statement, so I did not actually do a taxable event. M1 Finance allowed me to say that I sold in order to get that $10 of equity, and then it just bought using the equity that I had in the account. It looks like maybe possibly here in towards the end of June, I'm gonna go ahead and not do the sell. I'm just gonna see if I'm able to reinvest that $2 and some change of dividends that I should be receiving without having to sell and then do the $10 reinvestment method. So that is what I'm going to be trying here in the upcoming weeks. Looks like M1 Finance is not cooperating currently, so I believe I shall end the video there. So that is pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. We went over some of the comments in the previous video from back in April. We went over the activity tab on M1 Finance showing that I performed 2 buys in April, one for 266, and then once I had read that comment, I made it for 1 cent. We took a look at the statements for April for that specific time period, and in the statement there were no sells, there were only buys. So on M1 Finance it specifically said that I did not buy, I did not have a wash sale, I did not trigger a taxable event. I just simply reinvested those dividends 100% free without having to create a taxable event, without having to create any sort of tax issue there. So that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, I would highly appreciate it if you do subscribe. I really appreciate all the new subscribers that we've been getting. If you do have a comment or question, leave it in the comment section below. I always do read and reply to your comments. If you want to send me a message, go to Facebook, go to Instagram. I reply back to all of you guys that are sending me messages lately. I've been getting a whole lot of them, which is just fun to interact with other investors out there. So that is it for today's video. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.